Indie Filmmaking with Aaron Carlson, a CCC Studios production. Let's fucking go.
Sir, what is happening, y'all? It is Monday, February 16th, a little after 12 p.m. What is it, 12:21? Not too bad. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. And welcome to another episode of Indie Filmmaking Live. Yeah, great stuff going on, guys. Question for you, though. I'm just curious. For all you filmmakers out there, or anybody doing anything outside of even this industry, do you set yourself up for success? And if you did, how did you do it? Was it by accident? Did you actually have a plan and you executed it? I can tell you from how we started, it was all by accident. We had no idea what we were doing. And when we started this filmmaking thing back in 2001, I had no idea how to begin, where to start, how to do any of it. I just liked the idea of making movies, and I loved cameras. I loved the idea of putting up visuals on a screen and telling a story. I just thought it was cool shit. There was other ways I used to try to tell the story. You know, I was writing books and drawing little, cartoons and fucking comics, kind of. I could draw a little bit, not great, but I did it. I found ways to express my ideas. Then filmmaking came around, and I'm like, oh shit, this is cool. So I learned how to do it. And at the time, I had no idea that there was ways for us to hire other people on board that had skill sets that I didn't. I thought that I'd have to go in, learn how to film a movie, how to do the sound on a movie, how to color grade a movie, how to edit a movie, do any of the visual effects I wanted, and then export that, and then actually find a way to get it out to the planet. That's what I did. I just did it all. And I had no idea that I was setting myself up for success, because I think a lot of times as a filmmaker, you kind of get stuck because maybe you don't know how to do all those things and you need help, right? You need help to learn how to, shoot the film. Maybe you're not good with a camera and you need someone else to help you film it, but you have this great idea and this great story that you want to tell. And you can direct these actors and the crew and the cast to do what you need. And, sometimes you need help, and then let's say that happens. And now you got to go, oh shit, post-production. I don't know how to do any of that. So then you got to go in and figure out how to do that. And you got to hire people to help you, from editors, color graders, to sound designers, to finding the music or getting a composer, all that stuff. And then what happens? Well, you either find somebody who's just brand new and learning and they'll work for free, or you have some money and you can pay somebody who's actually good at it and make your movie better. Those are the options you have. And sometimes you get stuck because you don't have those means, or you find someone that can't really do a great job the way you hope, because they are just learning themselves. Not that they're bad, they're just learning. So then you get kind of stuck, and then your movie doesn't come out in time, and it takes a long time for that thing to come together and finish, if it ever does. Now, I hear that story a lot from a lot of filmmakers out there, and it sucks. And I wish I could help all you guys get your movies out there. I just can't. But the thing is about setting yourself up for success, maybe, just maybe, it's okay for you to learn just enough to get shit done by yourself if you need to. And I'm talking about learning how to use that camera, shooting your own shit, getting your actors to help you make these movies. And then you take all that footage and all that assets you've got, and you go out there and you get into post-production on your own and you make your movie. You learn how to edit, you learn how to color grade, you learn how to do visual effects, you learn how to do sound design, you learn how to edit dialogue so it's cleaner and sounds better. These are ways that I set myself up for success by accident, because I had no clue that someone would help me ever do it. And I honestly mean that, you guys. I had no idea. I really just did it on my own. I tried to learn every piece of filmmaking. And when I did that, I unknowingly set myself up for success. The reason I bring that up is because I get a lot of emails and comments sometimes about people saying, God, the turnaround times of your movies are so fast. How did you get them done? Well, it's because I do them. I don't have to ship them out. Nightmares has taken a long time because I'm actually doing that. I'm sending it to, Steve's got the visual effects and the color grade. Kelvin's doing all the sound editing with his sound editing team, and he's doing all the score. Those guys need time to do what they do professionally, where I have a cut already made that I could release right now, that I did sound design, all the dialogue editing. I did all the music with temp. I did all the color grading at one point, and I was like, why am I even doing that? I need to stop. This is how I edit a film. I do it all at once when I'm in there, just so I have a good cut, to show anybody else out there that may be helping me what I'm trying to accomplish. Yeah. So technically, I could finish the movie right now by myself, and I could release Nightmares, but it wouldn't be as good because those guys are better. But my point is, sometimes you have to do. For example, we'll talk about our new short film, Hit It. We did a 2-day shoot on Hit It. And I think the first day was on the 25th of January. And the second day, I think, was on the 7th of February. And we got all the footage we needed. I released Hit It, what was that, Saturday? So what was that? The 14th on Valentine's Day. That was 2 days ago. So less than a month, we've got a 23-minute short film that's out on the market on YouTube for free to watch, by the way. If you haven't seen Hit It, check it out. That's a turnaround time I think is decent, where the quality is there, the story is there, the actors had an opportunity to perform, and post-production went smoothly. I did it all by myself. Steve didn't help me. Kelvin didn't help me. Nobody. I just jumped in the post-production and did the shit. And when you shoot one day, I take that footage and I go home. The next day, I get everything organized and I start cutting the footage right away. I start getting it done. By the second shoot on the 7th, we went and shot some more stuff, the filler. We did all that. I started rendering that stuff out as I went and editing all that as I go. And next thing you know, the movie's done. And I'm like, shit, I thought it'd be at the end of February. No, we did it by Valentine's Day. That movie was 23 minutes long, and we finished it in a few weeks. I only could do that if because of what I had taught myself, right? The things that I had learned by accident, thinking that was the only way to get a movie done. So sometimes, taking a step and making an initiative to learn all portions of this craft can actually help you get stuff done efficiently, and also keep you moving with your storytelling, build your brand, help yourself and your team and your colleagues to shine and get more content out there that's of high quality, right? You don't want to put out shit. I get it. But at the same time, if you get confident in your work, you could actually do some pretty good things efficiently, and it still looks good. It may not be perfect, but it still meets the bar. That's a key element of what I try to do. And I don't like the fact that, some of these actors that come out, or the crew even, where they come out and they do this work for somebody, and they never see their work on screen. I think that's the worst thing you can do, especially if they're volunteering their time. Especially. It hurts. That's all they get out of it. So the only thing you can do is actually make sure you finish what you start as quickly and as efficiently as possible to get them footage so they can use that, maybe to get another job down the road that actually pays. That's how I look at it. I don't like to let people wait. Plus, I don't like wasting time. I'm 53 years old in March. My birthday's coming up on St. Patty's Day. I've wasted enough time in my life. And that's one thing I just don't want to do anymore. I think that's the most valuable thing we have is time. And when you start getting older, you start really paying attention to that. Everybody can put shit off and say, oh, time makes it better. Bullshit. I don't agree with that. I think skill makes it better. Efficiency makes it better. There's many jobs I've done outside of this industry where I was pretty good at, and I was pretty efficient at it and pretty fast. And I got labeled like a go-to. to perform those things, whether I was a truck driver or I was a garbage man, selling cars. So, I was really good at and fast paced at getting shit done. I was competing with the top tier guys that were slower than I was. Sometimes you can just do it. Time doesn't always matter. Skill does. And I think that's key. So hone your craft, hone your skills, and get your shit wrapped in where you want it to be. And if you have to do it by yourself, it's okay. You can do it if you learn. It's better now to learn. Take a year and learn as much as you possibly can. Get in there and start playing with your camera. Get in some of its editing software. It's Premiere, DaVinci, it doesn't matter. Just get in there and start doing some stuff. Learn how to do it yourself. Right? It can save you time later and save you a shit ton of money, if you're good at it. And you can get good at it. I got good at it. I'm no different than you guys. Okay? Okay, anyway. What do we got in here right now? Got some people in there. Holy shit. Well, what's up, Dave? Good to see you, bro. Fear Love of Horror. Hello. What's happening? Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you. And Bobby. What's up, man? James Cameron approach of learning how to do almost everything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm no James Cameron, but you know what I'm saying. I think you just kind of get in there and learn how to do it, and you can surprise yourself and everybody else. And Hit-It's a prime example of that. I think short films can be done in a fucking weekend. People go out and do 48 hours all the time and they finish their fucking movies. You can do it. Doesn't take long. Doesn't take long to make a movie, actually. That's the easiest part. The hardest part is networking, marketing, and advertising. Those are the hardest things. And raising money. Yeah, those four. Those are the hardest things. Making a movie is easy, especially if you love doing it. It's not that hard. That's the fun part. Yeah, the other part's the tough stuff. All right, so setting yourself up for success is important. Really consider that, you guys, when you're out there making your movies. If you're a director or a writer and you want to get some stuff up on screen, invest in yourself. Think about what you can do. Think about what you want to do, what you have to do if someone else doesn't get your back. It's kind of an important thing. I think it is. And I think if you utilize your passion, you can learn these big pieces of the puzzle and then jump in there and start working and get it done. It's a key element of it all. And the more you can take on, great. And then, time will come where someone's going to be better and they're going to offer their services and they'll help you. And then you'd be like, oh, okay, but you'll know exactly what they're doing. And then you go, holy shit, look how much better they do it than I do. But you'll get it. You'll understand what they're doing and how they're doing it and how that will, affect what looks on screen. You'll just understand the concepts. It helps to know it. So you don't go in blind and not understanding any of what they're talking about. When Kelvin's talking about sound design and music, I understand what he's saying now. It took me a long time, but I got it. When Steve's working in After Effects and he's working on some of this stuff that he's doing for visual effects, I totally understand what he's talking about. The only reason I do is because I've worked in it. I understand it now because I was hands-on in there. It helps, and it really does. Okay, public service announcement. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say about that. So, okay, this Indie Filmmaking Live is not dramatic. I know the last one I did really got some feathers riled up. A lot of sensitive people out there. It's totally fine. I totally get it. And I just want to say real quick, on my last Indie Filmmaking Live about bitter filmmakers, a couple people reached out, wondered if I was talking about them. I was not talking about you. There was some things that came up about us that I was talking about. And I did not catch the name of the person that this other person was saying was talking shit about us. Samantha did. And apparently that person did not say what we heard he had said. And again, it doesn't really matter. I use real life experience to share with you guys. And there's comments that come in like, is this really mature for you? I didn't mention one fucking name about who or what it was. I'm talking about, I know that people out there that are doing what we're doing experience this kind of thing. I was sharing how I handle it. I didn't call anybody about it. And I'm not trying to. Those people already know who they are. And if they heard me, which they did, they contacted me and we had to talk about it. And it's totally fine. I don't know. I wasn't there. I was trying to make a movie on set with the people I adore and trust. To hear comments coming from somebody about what someone else said is really not the time and place on a set when you're making a movie. I talked to that person too. And I think that's what you have to do. You have to be able to communicate with people and set your ground. Stand strong in what you're trying to accomplish on your set, on your vision, with your colleagues. If you got to be an asshole to do it, which we all try not to be, if you have to, you have to, because you got to stand up for what you believe in. And every set that we've ever done, every movie we've ever made has always been fun and exciting. No drama until this one. And that's the kind of shit that I stand hard on. Like, no, you're not doing that here. We have fun here. It's the only place in the world where we all can get together and just have a good time without any drama. Why are you bringing that shit here? Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody cares. But it happens. So what do you do when it happens? I think you should stand up and say something. I did. So, bitter filmmakers out there, if you don't like what I'm saying, you can still eat a dick. I still don't give a fuck what you say. Change your attitude, be nice, and work with people, and have some manners. That's it. If you're not a bitter filmmaker, when someone's telling you that you might be one and you feel like you're acting like that, or they think you're acting like that, have a conversation. Totally fine. We did. We're good. That's simple. So anyway, there you go. But this episode of Indie Filmmaking Live is more about our slate for 2026. And I just wanted to give everybody a heads up of where things are, especially Jason Voorhees Nightmares. That's a big one. So before I jump in, let's see what we got here. Amanda Carter says, oh my, wow, did I miss something? The banter on your movie sounded like how Josh and I every day. You're talking about Hit It, girl. I'm so glad you liked it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for watching it, and it's been a lot of fun promoting that movie, watching these actors perform and bringing out the best. And I'll just jump into Hit It right now, since that's the newest thing we just released. It's really cool. Oh shit, Jason Horton's in here. The live stream is so AI. I love you, Horton, so much. Good to see you, man. And Russell Dorsey jumped in. What's up, Aaron? That Hit It was hilarious. Thank you, man. Thank you for watching and commenting and stuff. I'm glad you were there. Yeah, Hit It was a proof of concept short film that I wanted to try to put together just real quick with some of the talent up here and see if we could pull off the whole 80s buddy cop action comedy thing. I have a feature in line for that movie. However, I just don't know how that stuff resonates nowadays. And to me, I'm not a short film kind of guy, right? I like making movies. I like to put them out there like features where you can tell an entire story and character arcs and all that stuff. Short films are kind of like, that's a scene, However, a bit on these because I don't know which way I want to go with maybe a feature down the road. Now, we've got stuff lined up for 2026 that we're focusing on, but I'm thinking further ahead down the road, like 2027, 2028. What movie do I want to make? And I've got so many ideas from over the years that have been sitting on my desk or in my head or on notepads or wherever. And I started to look at them and I'm like, these could all make a movie, so I don't know which one to do. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's do some short movies. I have time right now. Steve is still finishing up effects for Voorhees. Kelvin is doing all the music. Sam's working on documentary and this other idea she's got. And I'm sitting here twiddling my thing. So it's like, I need to keep my shit quick. I should go out and start filming stuff. I need to keep writing. I got to keep these actors busy. Let's keep making stuff while we figure this out. I'm trying to, raise money right now for The Stranger, get people on board, investors and all those things, because we need a big budget for this movie if we're going to do this Western this year. So, but I just don't want to sit at my computer all day and do nothing but type and text people and email and fucking organize. Gets old. I need balance. So my goal was to try to do some concepts, get some ideas out there, and feed a YouTube channel, right? We have a monetized YouTube channel. That thing needs to be fed. We need to put content on that, not just podcasts and what I'm doing on Indie Filmmaking Live or Around the Reel, but, actual films, and also show people that we're more than just the horror verse. We got stuck on that. Everybody thinks that's all we do is horror. No. I love all genres of movies, and I've got multiple genres to make. And I thought these shorts would be a good idea and maybe get them out there to people and see which ones actually bring in an audience and which ones, who likes what more. And if, YouTube shows that to me, I'd be like, okay, maybe that's the one I do in 2027. And that's kind of the way I'm handling these short films. proof of concept films because I hate shorts. But anyway, Hit It was a part of that, and surprisingly, it's doing very well. For an action comedy like that without any advertising whatsoever, I think it got over 500 views in the first day and a half. That's pretty good. It's still rising. Comments are coming in. It's got a good rating on IMDb. People are actually taking the time to go on IMDb and rate this little short film. That's cool. I mean, shit like that, it just matters, and hearing the fun that people had watching it and their laughter and their comments they made about this character or that character, the banter that they were having. That to me starts to tell me certain things about, okay, there might be an audience for this. And that's one way to do it. And that's what we decided. So I've got others that we're going to be doing this year. I've got about 4 I think I wanted to try to do for sure. One's a proof of concept for The Stranger. It's a Western, and we will make the feature film, but I want to make something that kind of puts us in that world. That's a short. Okay. Just to give the idea. And plus it can help us when we're selling it to possible investors, show them something, an idea, a concept of what this could be. We're going to do that. Sequence. It's another film that Steve Eaton's written, and it's awesome. We haven't talked about that one yet, but you guys, it's fucking great. I'm telling you, Steve will be directing that one. We might do a script, a little short on that one too when he writes the script, and that would be a proof for that film. And that's another feature that we'll be doing. The new one, The Caretaker, released some of that today online. That's a story idea I had for a couple years. It always kind of resonated with me. It's this really horror, sci-fi-ish kind of vibe. I don't want to give too much away on that one because it's just so unique and cool. But I'm really excited about it. Script is written. Breakdowns are there. We're started casting now. That's another one. And I have a couple more, but I'm not going to mention those yet because I don't know which ones I want to do. Anyway, that's kind of the idea, right? For those shorts, those proof of concepts. Just to get them out there, feed the YouTube channel, and see what the audience thinks, and that can help us judge where we're going. A lot of people think short films are a waste of time. I actually agree with you, unless you're doing them with a purpose. And I do think I have a purpose here. One, YouTube's important. We want to keep that channel happy. We want to keep those subscribers happy and keep submitting stuff to that channel. And 2, I think you need to practice. And the longer you sit without putting a camera in your hand or getting on set with a cast and crew, you get rusty. And I really don't want to get rusty. So in the meantime, this is what I'm doing. And it was just my choice. And I'm just doing it alone. Steve's busy. Kelvin's busy. Sam's busy. Nobody's helping me except the cast and crew that, are happy to help me. And I appreciate those guys, all of them. And they get my back. And we're making some fun stuff. And that's that. So anyway, let's get back to comments real quick here. Where are we at? Jason Horton says, I legit liked Hit It. Really fun dialogue and performance, and it's got some great shots. Thank you, Jason. No, I knew you would get it. I knew you knew what I was trying to do. So thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. And a lot of those shots in that one were mine. I was cheating though. Everybody thinks I had an anamorphic lens. No, I got this $30 little filter I put on my Blackmagic 6K, and it just picks up the light great. And I'm like, cool. Focus had an anamorphic, and then, Matt McKinney and Anthony Brooks, they have these expensive shit. I don't have all that. I just got this ghetto camera that I hold in my hand. But they look good though. You can cheat. But thanks, Jason. Appreciate it, bro. And Russell says, awesome. I can't wait. Yeah, me neither, bro. It's going to be fun. Anthony, what's happening, bro? Been in your set one time. I love the crew and the vibe the whole day. You guys are awesome. No, that was the best day, man. I'm so happy you were able to join us, dude. You've been around since the Outrider, bro. So thanks for riding with us. It's a big deal. So thank you so much for everything. Val, what is up? Good to see you. I know you're excited for Nightmares. I am too. I can't wait, Val, for you to see this. It's going to be so good. You're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it, Val. Can't wait. Val came in the house. She sure did, Russell. Isn't that cool? I haven't seen Val in a while. And she even says back to Russell, hello. G Street, what's up, Focus? It's a great way to test ideas and keep the muscle memory active. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm thinking. And I ain't got else. I need to film something. I got to do something. I got to tell these stories. Got to do it. Russell back, and it was hilarious. It reminded me of Lethal Weapon. Good. Fuck yeah, I love that, dude. I love that. Thank you for saying that. That's one of my influences. And Steve Eaton. I'll help on these whether you use it or not. Dang it. I know you will, Steve. Love you, man. And Amanda jumps in. Sometimes I love shorts for the short, sweet, and to the point. Oh, good. No, that's good. Maybe these will help me come around on short films. Maybe. I like movies that make money. Short films really don't. But that's okay, because they still help me in other ways. There's value in more than just money, is all I'm saying. So that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so Jason Voorhees Nightmares. Jumping in real quick, just a brief update. So we're looking for April launch. Okay, we're going to have a theater showing for Jason Voorhees Nightmares. We will put that out when it's all set up and ready. Steve is still working on effects. We've got Eric Franklin now jumping on board to help Steve finish up some of the bigger and larger effects there. Eric Franklin's great as well. I wanted to give a shout out to him. He's a badass. Kelvin Galoza's team is on it now. We've got some sound people doing audio dialogue for the stuff, editing that. And we've got the whole sound design team that's going to be jumping in and piggybacking off of what I already put in there. They're probably going to erase a lot of shit I did, but I still got it in there. So if I have to mix it, I will, because I think it's good. Yeah, so it's coming together, guys. It's been a lot of work, but I promise you that Jason Voorhees Nightmares will be the biggest and most badass fucking fan film you guys have ever seen. This thing is a 2-hour and 12-minute romp of action, adventure, and horror. It is so fun, and so many great people helped us on this, from behind the camera and also on screen. You're going to see these guys, and you're just going to fucking love their dialogue, their wit, their demeanor. The banter in that is fucking great, and the emotion that's in it. I mean, you'll be laughing, you'll be crying, you'll get scared, you'll freak out on some of the bigger moments. It's just really a good, solid, emotional ride, and a great ending to the Horrorverse. I couldn't be more proud of it, and I can't wait to show more of you what's going on. I know a lot of you people seen some of the rough cut when you come over to my place. I've showed you some stuff. Everybody seems keen on how well it looks and it's doing in its raw format. I'm telling you guys, when this thing is fucking done and cooked, it's gonna taste great. It's gonna taste great. So hang in there, guys, with us on that one. And we still have our GoFundMe up. There's still opportunities there. As far as funding goes, we are getting real close to all we've needed. But I still want to keep this thing open and up for anybody who wants to be a part of this. So if you want to be an associate producer, executive producer, if you want to get a DVD, on the post that I put up there, there's dollar amounts for each one. You do that, you will get in the movie before this thing is released. Your name will be in there. You'll get a special thanks. If you get a producer credit, you'll have that in IMDb. DVDs will be sent to you down the road once we get this movie locked and the Blu-rays are made. So if you still want to get in, there's still time. I'm going to keep this thing up and running until about April. So please jump on board. If you want to have a credit, if you want to be a part of this and help the team and join the fight, hop on over to GoFundMe. Throw some bucks in there. You'll get something in return, and you'll be a part of this, because it's really fucking good. It's really good, and you'll be glad you did. You will be so happy you did. The Stranger. Okay, guys. So that right now is still in pre-production, and it's going to be for a while. So I have everything, almost everything, set that we need to start pitching investors. And I've never done this before. I've had a few conversations with a few people that I know that may be interested, but as far as how that even works, I have no idea. Like, yeah, I'm making this Western, and here's the pitch deck, and here's the script. This is my pitch, and I say it, and then can you give me money? I mean, what do you say? I mean, I don't know. And, oh, you want to make your money back? Okay, well, this is what we're going to do with the equity investing, and you'll make this if the movie makes any money. But this is where we're going to try to get it distributed. I mean, it's so bad. It's business, but it's just, I can't guarantee. You can't guarantee what a movie's going to do. So you got to be open and honest about that kind of thing in these conversations. Be like, look, if you give us money, you may not make it back. But we all waste money. So I don't know what to say. We're going to figure it out. We'll see what we can do. Maybe I'll just smile, show my dimples. Maybe they'll like me. I don't know. Oh, man. What we got here? Amanda, I can't wait. Josh got all caught up when it comes out. It's marathon time. Oh, yeah, Amanda, that's right. Good. Yeah, you and your husband watched all the Horrorverse. That's cool. Good. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to see it. You're going to love it. I'll make sure to do that, Russell, she said. And, Russell, I told her you should check out Hit It. Val, it's so hilarious. Yeah, it is. You're going to love it. You will love it, Val. It's really, really good. Universal. Steve, jump back in. Thanks to all of you being part of the ride. Yes. Thank you, Steve, for saying that. And yes, all of you guys, thank you so much for getting our back on all these movies that we're doing, especially Jason Voorhees Nightmares. This one's been one of the biggest movies we've attempted to do, but it's also pushed us to know we can't do it. That's what's so good about it. So, fan film or not, it mattered. Understand? It fucking mattered. There's more value in doing stuff than just money. The effort's there, and it helps. It really does. Okay, so The Stranger, that's where we're at, guys. I've got, casting calls that people are going to want to know about coming up, and I will probably start doing more casting probably late March, April-ish. We'll start really digging in and trying to get a team of people together to be ready. And then if we do get the funding for this thing, we're gonna make it. That's that. So be ready. We've got the locations already lined up. We've got the horses already lined up. We need to just order all the gear and the props and the wardrobe, get that figured out. We've got some people that are interested in helping us with that. Stranger's gonna be badass, and I can't wait. The script is fire. And Steve hasn't even touched it yet, and it's still fire. I'm telling you, I wrote that shit. It's good. It's real good. Right, Steve? All right. And then Sequence. That's another film we're going to be doing, and Steve Eaton is actually writing that. Unlike him, I will probably not touch his screenplay because I love the way the guy writes. I don't see any holes in the story. I see his vision every time, and I love jumping in on his stuff. So, and this will be Steve's first time directing a full feature, and that's another movie we've got on our slate for 2026, if not right at the end of the year and maybe rolling into 2027. But that's our goals, guys. But see, that's the thing. You just keep doing stuff. I do stuff every fucking day in this. Every day. Whether it's marketing, advertising, planning, writing, going out and making short films, helping other filmmakers edit their films, color grading their films, doing sound on some of others' films, earning a living, making movies. Not just my own, but other people's as well. That's what I do. And you just got to keep plugging away at it. And if you learn some of these skills and you set yourself up for success, I think you have a better shot at reaching those goals. So what's stopping you? What's stopping you from going out and learning how to edit your own film? The programs are free. You can get DaVinci Resolve for free. You can get the temporary version and you could do a fucking movie in there. What's stopping you from learning how to do it? Boring? Sucks? Yeah, maybe. But I thought it would be too. And then I started doing it and I'm like, I fucking love it. That's my favorite part of making movies is editing. I love it. It's like doing the biggest puzzle. You just get this picture that you make when you're done and you're like, dude, I love it. It worked. It's so satisfying. It really is. So don't be afraid to learn how to do some of this stuff, guys. It matters. It really, really does. You'll love it. Oh, Anthony says the GoFundMe is not taking my money for some reason. What the fuck? Fucking GoFundMe, Anthony. I don't know what's going on. That's weird. It happens sometimes, though. But please and thank you, Anthony, for helping us out, like you always have, bro. I appreciate it. Val, a Western? Interesting choice. Oh, gosh, Val, yes. It's called The Stranger. You've got to jump in. We've thrown some pre-concept stuff up, a little bit of it, and it's a Western idea I've had in my head for about 23 years. Yeah. And it's very cool. It's a different style of Western. It's a cocaine Western, Val. Cocaine. Universal offer. Steve, I will beg you to rewrite it. No, God, I'm not going to rewrite. I'll try to help you, Steve. God damn it. Sequence is going to be good. You're a great writer. I'll look at it in just case you missed something. But other than that, I'm probably going to change your story, dude. It's too good. It's too good. Universal, it's only fair. It's not about being fair. It's about making it better to me. And you think you can make mine better. So I'm like, okay, make it better. I don't think I can make yours better, though. You're really good. Shane, keep it rolling. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Oh, look who's in here. Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Johnny's going to be joining us on The Stranger. My man. Dude, this is a great actor, guys. I got to work with him on a Ryan Smith a feature that he's working on right now. I don't want to give too much away on that one, but it's got werewolves in it. You know Ryan Smith. Johnny's great in it, dude. Thank you for joining The Stranger, man, and just having the chance to work with you, dude. You're a great guy. I can't wait to hang out with you more, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Focus. You absolutely have a gift for editing, bro. Oh, I appreciate you, man. It's just something you can learn how to do. I don't know. But you watch enough movies, you start to get it. All right, guys. Anyway, that's it for Indie Filmmaking Lab today. 2026, that's our slate. We got short films coming out. We've got Stranger in pre-production. Nightmares is almost here. Sequence is going to be in pre-production, as well as Steve Eaton's new movie. We've got a lot of stuff we need. Hit It is out right now. Check that out. We've got other short films that we've got from other filmmakers on our YouTube channel, CCC Studios. Some great ones. Bill Ray Jr. did a few of those that we have up there as well. He's a great director. Those movies did great in 48-hour film festivals. So check those out. I think one of them, Invite Them In and Blight. Check those out on our YouTube channel. They're good. I think that's about it, guys. Yeah. See, happy day. No bitter filmmakers. Just fun filmmakers. Making movies, enjoying life. Fuck yeah. That's what we do. Johnny says, thanks, brother. Yes. Thank you, man. Seriously, bro. I can't wait. We're going to have a blast, dude. Can't wait to see Ryan's movie, too. I know he's kicking ass. I've helped him a lot behind the scenes on that, by the way, with location. So you better give me a fucking credit for it. I just got to tell him that right now. Son of a bitch. Love that guy. All right, everybody. Please enjoy your week. Keep working hard. Keep getting shit done. And keep staying positive. We love you. Thank you. CCC Studios. Check it out. Facebook, YouTube, and Around the Reel. New episode coming this week. Check that out as well. Talk to you guys later.
Indie Filmmaking with Aaron Carlson, a CCC Studios production. Let's fucking go.